Me, I am a memoir. I said a memoir. The meaning of Mariah Carey.
Hello, Lamely. Welcome back to Me. I Am a Memoir, the meaning of Mariah Carey, the increasingly redundantly named podcast starring Posh and yours truly.
It's me. Hello, I'm waving.
I'm Fab. We have been on a hiatus. Thank you for your patience in these last few weeks. We have come back full of vim and vigor.
Excuse me. I don't remember vim or vigor.
Don't you remember those guys from the club?
No, I was very drunk. I was listening to Mariah remixes, so who knows what happened? Who knows what went in? Who knows what went out? I don't know.
It was a triple GP of vim and
It
vigor.
was. Stupid. Nothing's changed.
It's still this podcast. Anyway, we're full of vim and vigor. That's why I've got a runny nose. It's
Why up there?
that's a terrible.
Nowhere
joke
left. Nowhere
when I
left to
was a
put
kid.
it. Oh.
We are full of vim and vigor. Now it's two burly Russian guys, and they both look like that. the Russian wizard from Harry Potter.
Oh my god! Yes,
That's the one that
with the hair.
Hermione nearly hooked up with. Yeah.
Oh, that one. The young one. Okay, not the old one. Okay.
Which one were you thinking of?
The teacher.
Oh, the teacher. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That maybe he's
One was Vim and one was Vigor. Yeah.
One was Vigor, yeah.
We'll get them. We'll pair them up with the Seraph sisters. It'll be beautiful. Whole thing. An arranged marriage.
Sofa and Saray.
Saray!
How have they been?
Oh, full of Vim and Vigor, I've heard.
Anyway, we are back
Straight
in
out the
Mariah's world. Literally. We have put into our eyes Mariah's one and only foray into reality television.
A documentary, excuse me.
Sorry, her documentary. Her documentary about her relationship with her not quite hooked up right manager. We will be doing that later in this episode. But it's been so long, I feel like there must be about an hour and a half's worth of me moments to get into.
I think so.
Shall we crank
Strap
up?
in. Vim and Vigor.
Strap in and strap on with Vim.
Yes. That's our next podcast. Oh my god.
Me moments.
Okay, so I've got 100 million things that I've written for Mimi Moments that I haven't reread because it's me. So
That's
who
the
knows?
best way to do it.
Who knows
it's,
what's
It's
in
almost
here.
like ChatGPT did it for you. And
Yes.
This is a surprise.
We should do that for an episode.
No, don't. Remember when I got ChatGPT to write me the plot lines for an entire season of Christine Lardy in Space?
Oh my god, yes. We'll be doing that episode. It is on the schedule.
Oh my God.
So, because just so everyone knows, because we'd promised Mariah's World after the Regularverse, but it just kept coming, like Vim and Vigor. So we had to eventually. I ran out of Mariah, and I was like, "We're just going to have to."
We're going to have to. Otherwise, they'd just be like, this will become a Regularverse podcast, and that's not
Exactly,
anything
that's sad.
anyone wants, especially us.
And Jen has gone and created the Regularverse on Apple TV Prime, Amazon Plus.
Yes.
So, we've got to balance it out somehow.
When I saw that trailer, I'm like, oh, the Regularverse is actually a thing now.
Yeah. She also put out this. We'll cover it later, but there's another thing, another trailer that came out that's that again. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Meaning moments. So, in some truly shocking news, Mariah started the new year by taking a picture from her bad side.
Oh, I saw that. It was the
Which,
best.
obviously, that's not a thing and the picture does not exist because she doesn't have a bad side. I don't understand.
Side. It was just the side that has been reported as her bad side. And she's like, see, I can do it.
It's like proof. It's not. See, look how pretty I am from every angle. Mariah has every angle.
People made it sound like, if you turned her around, she would be a cheese grater on the other side. It's like, what is wrong with the other side? Like, how bad is it? And she's just like, there you go. It's there.
Do you think she just took a photo of the same side and flipped it and was like, everyone, it's my bad side. See? Would not put it past her, let's be real.
Neither would I.
No. So Mariah has also won the Global Impact Award presented by the Black Music Collective as part of the pre-Grammy celebrations.
Heaven.
I know. Upon receiving the award, Mariah asked if it was a real Grammy, as she hasn't seen one in so long.
Oh my God, that was the campest moment.
I can't. And just the fact that she's like, the Grammys here, I just want them to hear this part so long.
Side note with side eye.
Oh, so much side eye. Side voice. Side everything.
Side voice. Shade parenthesis.
Yeah. Vim and Vigor were sitting there on the side going, ooh, it's chilly. So
it's got real dark in here all of a
sudden. Shade. The award was presented to her by longtime friend Stevie Wonder, and there was a whole microphone moment that people took way out of context.
That was quite amusing.
Oh my God. Because, Stevie tried to hand the mic, but she'd already sauntered towards another mic.
Yeah. She knows her key light and her microphone. She's all over it.
I know. She's like, I don't know. I don't understand what's happening.
I don't have time to wait for Stevie. He's so slow.
Oh my God. People were even like, she took his hand off of her. She didn't. She patted his hand because he put his hand on. She's like, oh, thanks, Stevie. There's a microphone. Woo!
Stop touching
off
me
she went. Now, speaking of the Grammys, Mariah was in attendance to award Miley Cyrus, probably because MC.
The other MC.
With the Song of the Year award. Yeah, she was like, that's me. And just off she went. With the Song of the Year award for Flowers. Now, Mariah didn't sing
such a great song. One of the only songs I know from this year.
It's just the best. Mariah didn't seem all that interested until Miley started to tell a story about a butterfly, at which point Mariah is said to have mouthed, ooh, I like this story. This story is about me. And off it went. There's problematic video saying that she's checked out. I'm like, no. She's checked in now. Like, butterfly? That's Mariah language. Yeah, it's like, oh, I know that. I know that word.
I know that word. We're at the Grammys. I've seen that.
Yeah. I'm Mariah. Butterfly? Yes, it's all making sense.
MC won an award. That's me.
I like flowers. They said flowers, but it's really butterflies. So
butterflowers.
Flower butters. I don't know. Mariah's been nominated for inclusion in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. If you don't
have you voted?
I voted. I have. I should vote again.
Like all the lambs.
Everyone, we encourage. I don't know when this will be out, but whatever. So that's alongside people such as Mary J. Blige, Cher, Lenny Kravitz, and that band that cursed us all with Wonderwall. Now the results. No, they don't deserve it. No. The results will be announced on a date in the future that I have not confirmed. So that's why I didn't know when to vote, because I don't know when it is.
Just vote often and early. And often. Frequent always voting.
It's constant.
You have to make a new Gmail account, then that's what you have to do.
If you have to make, it's infinity for a reason. Number 1 to infinity. That's how many emails you would need. Yeah. God. I mean, not that we even need to try. She's probably already won it. Let's be honest. Yeah. We've also been given a TikTok of Mariah being Mariah, exercising in a gown.
Oh my God, yes.
Well, we get glimpses of the glam squad on permanent standby. Mm-hmm. Mariah's reading her own book, The Meaning of Mariah Carey, which we've covered here on this very podcast.
Well, because she wrote it and then she's reading it, which I think means we have to read it again.
I think probably. Yeah. Backwards? We'll read it backwards.
Yeah, we'll read it backwards.
So she gets younger, because that makes sense.
It goes back into Patricia in the end.
Oh, God. I don't think anyone wants that. We'll stop just before that.
It's dog hair and calamity up there.
Oh, my God. Well, speaking of, the other thing Mariah was doing the TikTok video was post-poop puppy pampering.
Oh, my God.
So,
puppy.
Cha-Cha's getting the full workout. All of the P's. A quadruple DP of P's.
A quadruple DP.
It's a lot of post-poop puppy. I'm not going to Google that to find out.
No, you get arrested for that.
Mariah is returning to Vegas with a residency apparently. Apparently a month. A couple of shows is a residency.
Not
but
a
all
whole residency.
It's fine. The celebration of Mimi. So I just said, feel free to surprise me with tickets to that at any time. Surprise must be all inclusive. So flights, accommodation, all of it.
You can surprise me with tickets to that too.
Yeah. Come on. I mean, we give you so much content. I don't even ask for anything on Patreon. So I just need tickets.
I mean, I've got a Patreon.
No, you've got one, but for something else.
If you really desperately want to contribute to this, you can contribute to my Patreon.
Tickets, all inclusive, double pass, Vegas. We did get a quick but entertaining unboxing of Music Box, which has been out for 30 whole minutes.
That actually hurt me.
Yeah.
That was a one. That was like, even though I lived through all the other MC30s, I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I've been there since the beginning.
30,
I'm like,
sure.
Oh, this one is 30 minutes now. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. It's weird, isn't it? Because they're much closer together than you realize, I guess.
Yeah.
But when you're younger, time is different.
Yeah, time takes forever. It's, the more you have of the time, the less it seems to matter. It's like, oh, what? That's like minutes away. I've got ages.
Yeah.
But when you're a kid, it's like, minutes? I don't have minutes.
I
dead in 4 minutes.
I know. Christmas only comes every 6 to 12 years. I don't understand.
And now it's like, oh, is it Christmas again? Fuck, I just finished Christmas.
It's Mariah's back. I'm here.
Why?
Honestly, for me, Christmas is all year round because I do Christmas gifting, packaging. So it's constant. Between Mariah and my job, Christmas is constant.
I went the other day I had to go to the hospital for...
oh, no. Facelift. Better than a local, honey.
A triple TP of video cameras.
It was Vim and Vigor.
Vim and Vigor. They wanted to get up me, and I had to have some propofol to get on that. I went to the hospital, and they had a mince pie, and I wasn't sure if it was a late mince pie or an early mince pie, and I don't know where we are.
Neither seem good.
Neither seem great. I ate it.
Yeah, I'm not an idiot. Had to check. Did you have the?
I had to give the doctor something to find
before or after? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm otherwise so cleansed. I'll have this mince pie, this early and or late mince pie. But my favorite part of the music box 30 is that the cover's cropped like the original, but then when you open it, it's the whole cover, which is the new cover.
The whole
magic,
amazing
Mariah magic,
and it's got the song, the reinstated song, which is exciting.
Yes, I'm assuming we mean Everything Fades Away or a different one.
No, another one.
Oh, that we probably listened to. I'm sure we listened to it at some point.
Already.
Yeah, good.
We listened to it. Weeks and weeks ago.
Exactly.
When she did the digital version, remember? This is the new vinyl version.
It is nice when something that we say is weeks ago actually was, because normally weeks ago was about 20 minutes ago. So Mariah takes us through the liner notes and recalls climbing up a ladder, or as she calls it, walking up on this thing. I remember walking up on this thing, like one and a half steps up the ladder.
I remember walking up on this thing. Oh my God, she's so camp.
All of the moments.
I cannot get enough with it, the campery.
And our last big moment. It's a big moment. Yes, and with Ariana Grande.
Oh,
surprise drop.
I can't even.
You're feeling all of the feelings right now.
I felt all the feelings. I listened to several times and then went, what's the real one sound like? And I was like, oh, as much as I love you, Ariana, I think she's added about 800%.
In fact, I'm just going to listen to her verse over and over and over, like Goldie Hawn and Death Becomes Her. Maybe. Watching that slap. So my favorite part is like Mariah didn't used to know her.
No.
And now is on a song with her, which gives me hope that someday Mariah and Jen will work together, probably not on a song or a movie, probably on a lawsuit against us. But hope remains and floats.
If it brings people together, then I'm happy to be
worth it.
Facilitating that.
She can have my 1095, you know?
Do you know,
Here you go.
looking at my background, I wonder if Bianca is meant to be someone who's much
a bit
older.
regular. Much older and more regular. Which makes me wonder if Bianca knows J-Lo. Like, is
Bianca
J-Lo
probably
Bianca's
would know.
favourite? Yeah, because Mariah doesn't know her.
No.
Bianca
but
probably
Bianca's
would
like,
know
oh,
her.
yeah, we hang out all the time, darling.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the plantation. Yeah. That's at Ben's house. Bloody hell. Never forget.
Ben's plantation / wedding venue.
Oh
We're getting
my
married
God.
again, honey. What? We just got married.
I don't know why.
Again? Why?
You have a bloody movie and an album called Marry Me, and all of the songs say Marry Me in them. She's like, it's not like I wasn't dropping hints, Ben. Every song, every single I've put out in the last 20 years is called Marry Me, Ben. Part 3.
This is for another show.
It is.
We don't delve into the Regularverse here. You'll upset the Lamely.
Everyone get very confused. Tummy aches. It's awful. But yes, how are we feeling about the yes, comma, and question mark?
I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
It is camp. It's fun.
And isn't it like, it's like Ariana's like 7th or 8th album or something? Like, I'm
Something like
she's
that,
been pumping them out.
She does, yeah.
Busy.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about Ariana Grande in The Wicked.
Oh, yes.
I've seen that trailer once or twice.
I haven't seen The Wicked in
212
real life.
times.
Okay.
You've never seen it in real life?
No.
I've seen it like
The
5
Wizard of Oz.
times.
It's funny. I'm not a huge musical theatre person. You would think, but I go and see. You know, the kind of musical theatre I see is S Club, Tina Barrett.
See, sometimes it's hard to believe you're a top, and then you say something like, "I don't see musical theatre," and we believe it again.
Yeah. What was I saying the other day? I don't care about shoes. Was one thing I was saying the other day. I was like, I don't.
My friend Peter was at a quiz night one night, and there was a question about beaches that he didn't get. And someone's like, why didn't you understand that? He goes, I've never seen beaches. I'm totes mask.
Yeah, that's how you know. If they say they're totes mask, it's generally true.
I'm totes mask. I haven't seen beaches.
Yeah. Oh, God. I would never go that far.
No one's gone that far.
No one would accuse me of such things. Oh my God. The song was fun. Like, it had that sort of 90s dancey vibe that felt established by Mariah anyway. So it's like, might as well have just been her song all along.
But dueling whistle tones, amazing.
Yeah. There were moments where it was like, I don't know who's who. Like, genuinely.
Yeah, Mariah's voice is much richer down the bottom end. Like, she's got a thicker, richer tone, whereas Ariana's up quite high.
Yeah, she's the area.
All the time.
Yeah.
Very
Constantly.
Constantly. But yeah, have you seen the video for the non-Mariah version?
No, I did listen to the non-Mariah version, but I haven't seen the video.
Very good.
Is it?
It's a great video. It's really good.
Oh, I might have to suss it out.
I quite enjoyed it. It's just a bit of dancing, realistic.
Well, if she puts out a book, we might read it one day.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what it would say, but
I did love her dress at the Oscars. It was stupid, but it was amazing.
I don't remember. I think I saw it, but I've been watching, reading so much of Fashion Critical on Facebook, which I'm convinced is you, by the way.
It's not.
I just decided, I was like, I probably know this person.
I stopped talking about fashion when some fashion designers like complained about me to the newspaper. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm talking about. I shop at Target.
Oh my God. Was it Vim and Vigor?
It was Vim and Vigor.
The fashion house of Vim and Vigor.
The fashion house of Vim and Vigor. You remember those two gays that used to design things for like people that were in Neighbours? Vim and Vigor. And they dressed someone, and I had a go at the outfit that they'd worn at the Loki's. I was like, oh God. Heidi, go back to the mountains. She had like, it was like a peasant dress thing, and she had like, braids.
Oh God. Who was it?
A Teresa Livingston? No one that good. Like someone, one of those people that I don't think is actually in anything or does anything, but turns out to be this. Yeah. One of those. I can't remember. But anyway, they complained about me to the newspaper. And I did point out that I had said it on a morning television show that is watched by maybe 20,000, 30,000 people, and they had complained to a newspaper with a readership of 1 million. So good on you.
Yeah. So thanks for the
my
followers.
Hilarious jokes for everyone.
Yeah. He's right. That is funny. All right. Are we ready to break it on down?
Break me on down.
All right. So we have Mariah's World, episode 1, For the Love of the Tour. Or just For Love of the Tour? Love, darling. Which originally aired December 4, 2016, with a whopping 2.2 million viewers in the US. Probably
That's a lot
billion.
for cable. Like,
Yeah, I reckon probably a billion.
Show.
Probably a billion.
Yeah.
Once they've rounded that out.
Yeah.
Its genre is reality docuseries, but it's a documentary.
It's a
I don't know what
documentary.
they're talking about.
Well,
And it was on E, which surprises me that Mariah would dare. But
well,
it's
I
a
think
bit regular, isn't it?
I think the reason it's on E becomes apparent very early in the episode because someone in that show had produced a number of shows previously starring Paris Hilton and other celebrities on E and had masqueraded as someone's manager and put themselves in the show. Yeah,
Okay. That makes more sense than anything.
So someone had a lot of experience as a television producer of reality television and not much experience as a manager of a worldwide superstar.
Surprising.
I know, it is surprising, isn't it? They're no longer friends, so we can say what we like.
All right. Are you ready for the poshnopsis?
I'm ready to be poshnopsized right up to the wazoo.
All right. Are you going to sing us in?
A poshnopsis, a poshnopsis. It's Mariah's World poshnopsis.
Ooh, it's like a slowed down version, like when Veronica Mars got more mature. Again, they had to re-record because the boppy version didn't work anymore.
I'm too old. I can't keep up with that beat anymore.
What did they do to you in that colonic? My God. The balance of vim and vigor, like too much vim, not enough vigor.
Yeah, that's happens. Exactly it. Yeah, my yin and my yang's all out.
Yeah,
they were there as well.
Yes, the Sarah sisters, yin and yang, and vim and vigor, of course. It'd be weird if they weren't.
Very busy day at the hospital. It's all right. I filmed it all.
Yeah, perfect. That's for the online, for the socials.
For the socials. And my doctor says I have no gag reflex, and I was not surprised. Anyway,
no one was. Yeah. How was that tested? Might I ask?
Again, another camera.
Yeah. Okay. I really hope that's true because that would be hilarious if the camera just went nothing. Didn't even know it. All right, we get a very Hollywood story Mariah intro with clips of what's to come. Concerts, weddings, Bianca. I know, sexy dances, prank calls, booing, Mariah's bosoms, drama.
So much drama.
We're in for a whole lot, and then it just simply says, "Welcome to Mariah's World."
Welcome.
We get an intro from Bianca, complete with flashbacks to their earlier interaction. So that was nice for context.
Yeah.
Be like, okay, that's who
Find
that
out
is.
that Bianca's been around for a while.
Yes. Now, Bianca makes it clear that she would have won the heartbreaker fight if she hadn't had a cold. But does say that Mariah has done well on her own. You know, even without me around, like, it's done okay. Or Maria, whatever her name is.
Maria. She keeps calling her Maria Carey.
I know. We get an achievement-heavy paragraph, but in video form, complete with fan tattoos. I was like, it's my art has come to life in front of me.
It really felt like, it felt a lot like that whole first episode of the Masterclass, which I really enjoyed.
Oh no, I forgot about Masterclass.
Achievements. There are you've got to remind people of them. There are a lot of them, and they need to be, you
written
can't
on
just
the screen.
You're watching this for a reason. It's because of my achievements. And I'm giving you a little bit of something that you haven't had before, which is
it's barely even much, in terms of how many she really has.
I know. It's so many hits and shirts. Like, there's a lot to get in there. Yeah.
I mean, they probably would have taken up all 8 episodes, but they were like, no, we'll put a fake manager in there instead.
There needs to be another book because I need a book about this show. So.
Oh my God, I know. This is the whole section that does not pertain to the meaning of Mariah Carey,
None
of her life.
To the meaning of Mariah
None of this. So
I wanted to do a book called Bitches What I Can't Stand No More.
I would
now
read
that
book.
court case is over, she can get into it.
Is that the engagement court case, like that one, or
no? There was a court case with her manager at this time.
Ah,
who was a reality producer, not actually really a manager.
Right. Yes. Bianca swears a little bit and breaks a glass. Then it's off to Capri. Okay. Mariah tackles some stairs, and it's time for a splash.
Oh, the stairs are almost like...
That's 30 minutes of this episode.
Yeah.
That's all I wrote. Mariah tells us that she never wanted to do a documentary, which is... I set up, which I guess is how they sold it to her. Poor bitch. Yes. It's a documentary, Mariah. She says she's ultimately going to treasure it, which is a fun comment to reflect on. I'm definitely going to treasure it. Doesn't pertain to the meaning of Mariah Carey. Mariah flying foxes into the water and recreates her Honey music video. Then, for the first time in this podcast's history, we actually get a mention of James Packer.
We do.
He's
the
arrived.
First time ever.
Yeah, he's just in a paparazzi clip, but he's around.
My fiancé, James.
Yeah. My fiancé. Although she does make him park his yacht over there. Not with my yacht.
Park your yacht there. My yacht.
It's very the Crown Diana Dodie. You know, like the wife's on the other one. Also, Mariah lets us know that yachts are her bag, baby. Yachts are my bag. I was like,
yacht.
Okay.
As long as
I've never been on one.
But... I need a flight of stairs on my yacht.
Yeah, to spend half the episode on. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We meet Sean, Mariah's nephew, and they talk about turtlenecks. I was like, I know him. I know him from the book. Yes. Mariah reminds us that she didn't grow up this way, but if you work hard and have an insane voice, you too can have yachts. Yes. But your fiance's one's going to be over there.
On his own yacht.
No, he doesn't have stairs on his.
He doesn't have stairs on his yacht.
Mariah talks about
staff, probably.
Probably. Yeah. Mariah talks about being a horrible waitress. The demo tape, TM, basically, I know, filling us in on Wayward Child. She's like, It's time for a recap. How about a recap? It's been a while. It's Wayward Child light. Anyway, it's not the whole shebang.
Oh, no,
there's no tea.
We don't. I mean, we do have the bath because we can see it out the window because the yacht is floating in her bath.
Yes,
but we don't get the whole scene.
Yeah. And we meet dem kids who were very much still dem kids.
Yeah, they're
very little. So little.
They're older and precocious now.
Do you think that Mariah and Jen share twins? Like they just got one set between them, Vim and Vigor, and then
that's why they tell people they don't know each other because they have to.
Yeah, they have to pretend that they don't. Yeah, they just like pop different hair.
Either that or Nick Cannon is the father of both sets.
Oh my god! I think honestly,
13 kids.
I know. I think Jen's twins are the only children he's not the father of in the world.
In the world.
Oh god, he doesn't get a mention so far.
I mean, he turns up like in some historical footage.
Yeah, from a long time ago. Mariah talks a bit about shoes and the time Oprah explained shoes to her.
I miss Oprah explaining. It's been so long since we had
it was nice.
Explain.
Yeah, it was nice to have her come back. We need Mariah to do something so that she gets interviewed by Oprah, and then we can talk about Oprah
explains her entire life to her.
Yeah. We meet Stella, Mariah's manager, who I'm sure is in Mariah's life till this very day. She's probably not a plant to create drama.
You mean Stella, the former reality television producer of many shows featuring Paris Hilton?
Yeah,
and
wild.
other celebrities that weren't really famous when they did their reality TV shows.
Yeah.
I know her.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with her work.
Apparently, they met through director Brett Ratner. Ratner? Yeah.
Ratner, yeah.
Ratner.
Who is also very good friends with James Packer. I think James Packer and Brett Ratner had like a deal. Remember they went into that weird deal with the casino in Macau, and they had like Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert De Niro.
And a lot of 17-year-old girls. Yes, that rings a bell.
Yeah.
Look, I looked him up.
Supermodels.
I looked him up, and none of his movies look very good. So I don't know what she was thinking.
Yeah, she did. He did a Rush Hour. He directed Heartbreaker, the video clip for Heartbreaker.
Oh, well, that's good. That's his best work. And also, him and James Packer are now known as the Rat Pack. Just putting that together. The Ratner Pack.
The Ratner Pack. Well, that's what is like. That's what their film company. They've got a film company that they own together, which is called Rat Pack. Yeah.
Oh, is it really? Oh.
Yeah.
I take it all back. I don't like when other people think of these things. Yuck. We get some more close-ups and talk of Mariah's shoes. Then it's time to head to LA for radio promo. Good work on not coughing into the microphone.
You pointed it out.
It's funny. You need a pat on the back. Validation. Now, Mariah clears up a horrific lie about her age, letting us know that she's under 10 years old, which makes sense because now in 2024, she's only 12.
Yes.
So, 8 years ago, she would have been 10.
Yes.
We learn that there's a European show coming up. Stella does a good job of letting us know that she's the villain by simply being an unlikable person.
Oh, my God.
Now,
for someone who makes reality television, like, why did she cast herself? I don't understand. Because I think she thinks this is her show.
I think so.
I think she's
like, Andy Cohen did it. I'll do it too.
Yeah.
Now we're at Mariah's house where we meet Molly, Stella's new assistant, who is clearly also a plant. I'm not sure whether she's planted into this show or she's just a house plant, but anyway. Stella makes it clear that she's going to literally abuse this girl, and also she's not allowed to date or cry.
Yes.
I hate this. If Mariah's world is the opposite of the Regularverse and Mariah's world is bad, does that make the Regularverse good and therefore make it the real Mariah's world? No. Sweet Jesus, Lord have mercy.
What is going on in your head? No.
I don't know.
And this poor girl now who has the personality of a potato, bless her.
Yeah.
But she's convinced that these are demands of Mariah's. And they're clearly not. They're demands of someone who wants to create drama for her reality TV franchise that she's trying to sell in about herself. Like, she thinks she's Bethany Frankel. Like, she thinks she's Lisa Rinna.
The spin-off is coming.
Yeah, she thinks she's the breakout star. And it's like, no.
Honestly, how Mariah didn't shut this shit down the second she saw the edit is beyond me.
I don't think she was allowed to see the edit. Because that's the thing you can do as a manager is keep things away from your client. Because it all has to go through.
She wasn't really doing anything. So Stella reads an itinerary to Mariah, who doesn't care at all. Just do it. I want a nice bus. That's all I just want a nice bus, Stella. All right, I don't need to know the rest.
I don't need to know.
There's some dramatic talk about planning both a tour and a wedding. Another event Mariah doesn't care about. I think James is a plant too.
A couple of times.
Well,
whatever. I can get married. What? I mean, that's something that, much older people who came to singing late.
Yes.
Getting
and
married
name all of their songs, Marry Me.
Yeah.
I'm just begging any old boyfriend to do it. You didn't marry me. Will you marry me? Because the others already did. But you didn't.
You didn't. You could have.
No, nearly did.
You left me too early.
Yeah.
Marry me.
Yeah.
And
you married someone else with the same name. So it's pretty easy. Well, it's just, it's fine. I'll keep the same ring. Doesn't matter.
You can just keep yelling the same name at me and I won't even know.
Exactly. Oh, God. Mariah points to some notes for Big Jim Wright to play.
Oh,
she mentions,
I love Big Jim.
It's so good.
That is a really cute moment.
It is. She mentions bleak people and then makes up a song about him. She makes up a song about him before we get some convenient buzzy shots. Buzzy, Big Jim Wright, Buzzy. Mariah tries on a wedding dress, and Paul, Rock, and Roe have to put up with this shit. Thank God their mother is Mariah Carey, as she's the only person who'll be able to afford the therapy bills.
Yeah.
Ooh. We meet Mariah's creative director, Anthony, whose job it is to wait for Mariah for however long it takes. Other aspects of his job is to call Mariah sexy and mention her tits.
Yeah.
But I'm like, this is not like, hey, where's HR? Mariah is confused.
There's a huge HR problem coming up.
Oh yeah. Mariah, oh God. There's so many. Mariah is confused about whether people want her to have glamorous clothes or not glamorous clothes. It really is such a headache. We get to see Mariah. Yeah.
Am I going to wear glamorous clothes or
what
not?
Would you like?
Like what?
What do people want?
What do you want?
I don't. Would you like me to wear glamorous clothes?
I'd like to wear. Older who came to singing late. Seem to
later.
dance around in a tracksuit. Everyone thinks that's okay.
Yeah. Is that what they want? Is that what people want?
Is that what people want? Me in a tracksuit? Because I don't do a tracksuit.
No.
I go on the treadmill in a gown.
Yeah.
I go swimming in a gown.
Yeah. Yeah. I go in gowns in a gown.
In a gown.
Even when I'm wearing a gown, there's probably another gown.
There's another gown ready to go.
So we get to see Mariah do some dance rehearsals in the room with the pool table. And by dance, I mean walk. Sorry, not even walk. Walking, boob grazes, and being lifted, darling.
No, I'm not doing that because one time I fell.
Yeah, I know, that's coming. But I just love that she's like, I'm going to start rehearsals in the pool room. I don't.
Just in the pool room. It's easy.
Yeah. Mariah finds something about the... Sorry, what is it? Mariah finally finds something about the tour that she cares about. The lighting.
The lighting. The lighting.
She would like a detailed rundown of the lights. Mariah is upset when she's not involved in things because she doesn't like things she's not involved in.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just... that doesn't make sense.
Owning your career.
You know? Yeah. And she's got to think about which gown she's wearing under the lights. You know?
Yeah, I can't, I need to know the lighting state because I need to know which gown I'm wearing to the lighting state.
Yeah.
I need to dress for the lights.
Yeah. This whole scene sounds insane, but is actually one of the more cohesive and understandable things about this show so far. Sorry, documentary. What did I say? By the way, I'm pretty sure Anthony was a Mariah dancer 2 days before this. So not sure why he's in charge of lighting now.
Yeah.
That was mentioned. He's like, oh yeah, I was the dancer and now I'm the creative director. I'm like, why are you doing lighting? That's Mariah's job.
I think you'll find, given how many people are blurred out in the background, that some people said no.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I suspect people said no because the person in charge was the manager who was trying to be the Bethany Frankel of this show. And no.
Yeah. Don't worry. I mentioned the blurry faces. It's coming.
We get some Lisa Vanderpump. You get over yourself, lady.
Yeah, pretty much. We get some dance rehearsals with actual dancers, but they smell like sandwiches, which I think is a bad thing. Sandwiches sound good.
Vim and Vigor smelled like sandwiches. It was amazing.
Yes, delicious. Was that before or after the Hycolonic?
Both times.
Yeah,
they smelled like mayonnaise.
We meet Tanaka and all have to act. No. Bit of little from column A,
we met
little
Tanaka.
from column
There's
Vigor.
more mayonnaise on the way.
Yeah, I know. We meet Tanaka and all have to act like they ain't fucking, but we all know they're fucking. Everyone's like, oh, Tanaka, I don't remember me. Do I? Did we meet?
Have you been on my tour before? I don't remember. Have you been on? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Have you been on the roller coaster that is my body? I don't know. Was I in a gown? Because then it probably was me. If there was a gown, it was probably me. And good lighting? Yeah. Was there good lighting? Yeah, it was probably me.
And I want everyone to take their shirts off. No, you don't have to.
No.
Why was that?
I mean, those cum gutters are for her eyes and her eyes alone. You know?
I haven't heard that in ages.
Now, there's some concerns, as mentioned, about a chaise lounge and
Yes.
a recently, but 2 years ago, dislocated shoulder, which does remind me of the meme that's going around of Michael Jackson talking about his dislocated shoulder, that everyone keeps using it as an excuse to like get out of work. It's wild. Yeah. And then Mariah has to cull some dancers, but she doesn't know how many because that's math. What even is 8 minus 2? 34? I don't know.
How many? So I've got
dancers?
8. And I'm going to lose 2. So how many am I going to have for this tour? 14.
12, yeah.
14? It's 8. 9.
53.
Number 53.
She's like, you know what? I fixed the problem. I got rid of some dancers by adding some more in. So that takes us down to whatever number you needed. So Mariah watches some rehearsals and at first isn't sure if she's having a good time, but then realizes it's her song Heartbreaker and she likes that song.
It's a great song.
I like this song. I think I'll stay. Yeah. 2 of the dancers don't have faces, so it's clear they're not going on tour. Yep. Or as Stella calls them, the white one.
The white one.
Get rid of the white one. Stella tells us Mariah can't afford 8 dancers, which is legitimately the most insane thing about this show so far. Mariah can't afford 8 dancers. Really?
Afford 8 dancers?
I don't know, because Stella's a fucking idiot.
She could afford them for Vegas. Why can't she afford them? Because she's in her residency.
Yeah.
And now she's going to Glasgow.
Yeah.
Where, you know what the problem is? Maybe, because she's starting the tour in Glasgow. I'm wondering if this same manager, if Stella organised the Willy Wonka show in Glasgow.
Yes, so her dancers were busy.
It does seem like the kind of thing she would be in charge of.
Yeah. She casts herself as the wall that everyone licks. Oh, God. Now we meet Mariah's makeup artist, Christopher.
Oh, I love Christopher Buckle.
I know. But we are concerned. We're concerned that hairstylist Danielle is not going on the tour. But they don't know why. But it's prob Stella. So
Stella's a problem.
Yeah. Mariah likes that Stella is brutally honest. And we all know how people who say they're brutally honest come out in the wash, right?
Yeah.
I'm brutally honest. Yeah. Oh, so you're a cunt. Right. Noted.
I don't even think she is. I think she's just a dickhead.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, but that's just... Do you ever come across those people...
episodes of this to go. I know. I've got to get used to Stella.
Do you know those people who are like, I'm brutally honest. It's like one of my best traits. I'm like, no.
Brutally honest.
That's an awful trait.
It's an awful
You don't have to be... You can be honest without being an asshole. I don't understand.
You don't have to be brutally honest. You can just be honest.
You can just be honest. With compassion, even.
Yeah.
Wild.
I like what I call the shit sandwich, which is...
Yes. Yeah.
You know what's really good is that you've done this thing. That thing you did was quite terrible, but the other thing you did was great.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
shit sandwich.
Yeah. Mine's usually a bit more of a club sandwich. There's a few more layers. But... And also this and that. And here's 5 more things. But there's some bread. That one's got some vim on it, but no vigour.
No vigour.
Cider vigour. Everyone keeps saying...
ask him. He can make his own mayonnaise. He's very skilled.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone keeps saying how on his early or late mince pie. So,
Oh my God.
I don't even know. Don't even know. Well, it's going to be late if it's got mayo on it. Let's be real. Why?
Happening in this podcast?
Everyone keeps saying how they have to put this huge tour together in 2 weeks.
Massive.
Stella doesn't. She doesn't know if they can pull it off as well as the wedding. No. And it's good that with such a time crunch, everybody is sitting around thinking about it for days and days. Setting up the camera for an interview. Yeah.
Sit
in a different location. Do a bit more sitting and thinking.
We'll talk about it. We won't do anything.
Probably not going to do anything about it. Mariah sits with her audio engineer and does some more pointing while reminding us that this is what she does. JLT, job long time. This is what? JLT, you get a JLT. You get a JLT. Job long time. Don't know why. I wonder if it's a club sandwich or just a regular sandwich. Probably not a regular sandwich.
I think it's a cracker with a bit of cheese on it. And the cheese may have slipped off the cracker.
One Ritz cracker.
One Ritz cracker.
Yeah. This is what I used to eat when I was young. Yeah, just keep that away from me. We're going on the Wayward Child diet for tour. 1 Ritz cracker a week.
And Parmesan.
None for me, though.
You look a little fat. I'm putting Parmesan on everything.
She just starts shaving. Oh, God. Now we're at Molly's apartment. Molly, so we forgot Molly, but she's that girl.
Oh,
who's the potato plant. Yeah. We're at Molly's apartment where we meet Fred, her boyfriend that doesn't exist because he's not allowed to.
Hot.
Oh, my God. Because he's not really her boyfriend.
How did Molly pull him?
Well, she didn't. He was cast. So it was probably Stella's neighbour.
So she had some drama.
Yes.
She's not allowed to have a boyfriend.
No. She tells Molly tells no, don't cry.
Don't cry, Molly.
Ever. Molly tells Fred that the job is working for Mariah Carey and everyone seems bored. I don't know why.
I'm
you'd be like, what
my
God?
Okay.
Okay.
No, it's amazing. I love her. Okay.
Yeah, well, we figured with the big MC cameras. So and she's right. She's over there directing the lighting. So I figured it out. Molly has decided, oh, honestly, who cares? I don't care. So I don't know what she decided. She decided something.
Yep.
5 months have passed and Stella and Mariah are still discussing postponing the wedding.
Oh.
Mariah feigns interest in his feelings and calls him, making sure to turn her breasts to the camera. So, hang on.
Vim and Vigor have just come over me and asked.
Oh my God. We don't actually get to hear the call, just the end, which I'm sure definitely happened.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm sure he was on the phone. Mariah has a lollipop though, so we all feel better. Because, it's nice. At the end of the night, just a quick lollipop.
Yeah, need something sweet. A little bit of glucose, keep me going. I've had a bit
good. I've only had a Ritz cracker all week. Stella reminds...
Ritz cracker, no Parmesan.
Yeah. Stella reminds Mariah. I always put those words together. It's really difficult. Reminds Mariah. It could be a good thing to postpone because then she can go shopping. She's like, no, it might be a good idea because then we can go shopping. Oh, you're right.
Why are they going shopping?
No, because I think it was then you go shopping for the wedding. She's like, it might be a good thing because then you can go shopping. Yeah, you're right, Stella.
The thing that concerns me about this show is that reality shows often just make up weird shit that they have to make the stars of the show do. So they've got something to do because the rest of the time they do fucking nothing. Mariah's got a lot on. Like, you don't need to make up things for her to do.
Yeah.
She's got hits and shirts to take care of. She's got 2 children.
Why do you need to go shopping when you've got shirts?
She's got a boat that she needs to look after. She's got a fiance.
It's got stairs in it.
She's on tour. She's got
the lighting.
Point at. Lighting is important.
Lighting alone.
Like, why are you making up shopping trips for Mariah to have to do?
Well, we're about to find out. Because suddenly, out of nowhere, Stella drops the bomb that she's dealing with the prenup and should probably get that sorted before the wedding. Like, this whole thing. It's like, I've got to postpone it because I didn't do the prenup. Shit.
Right.
Like, it's mostly that we're busy, but also I didn't do the prenup.
So Stella has been incompetent at her job.
Yes.
And that has caused the wedding to be late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But shopping.
Just checking that is what is happening in this show.
Yeah.
And she's in it and she's happy for us to know that she's incompetent at her job.
Yeah.
She's no Kris Jenner. I'm telling you that for free.
Imagine if Mariah watched this back and was like, oh my God, I still love James. All of this turned out to be Stella's problem. And it was on camera and I didn't know.
I mean, look, I've seen her in the dance rehearsal. I don't think she did love James.
No. Who? Oh,
my fiance.
Yeah, I'll give him a fake phone call.
Sorry.
Yeah, the guy on the other yacht.
There's this man here that I pay to dance with me.
Yeah, not too close. Don't touch the gown. No vim and vigor for you, thank you.
Costs more than you do.
Yeah, absolutely. The only good thing about this show so far, apart from Mariah's Every Breath, is that all of the audio interludes are Mariah songs. That is fun. I'm like, ooh, I know this song because I know the discog now, darling.
Yes, darling.
We're back in rehearsal and Mariah is wearing sunglasses because of the fluorescent lighting.
Yeah, that light can't be in.
I gotta have. Yeah. She's trying to learn. She's trying to learn a lift, but really doesn't want to do it. Clearly, my favorite.
And she tells them they're not allowed to film it, but they keep filming.
Yes,
which makes me think they're terrified of Stella.
Oh God, yeah. Who wasn't? I'm terrified of it. My favourite part of this whole section is that Mariah has a hair fan in rehearsal. She's like, we've got to rehearse with the real thing. You know?
Well, you don't want to bump into the hair fan when you're on the real stage if you don't have it there for the rehearsal. Like, you've got to have all the equipment ready to go. Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, I can't wait.
Anything. That is a logistics issue. Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, I can't perform without my fans. And they're like, it's a rehearsal, Mariah. She's like, no, my fans. I need in front of me. You understand? Yeah. Not the people. They're the lambs. There's a difference. Yeah. In Glasgow, all of a sudden, the stage is being set, and we meet wardrobe designer Jose, who is very attractive, and so far the only normal person here.
Yeah,
he thinks.
But he has some strange ideas.
He does. He thinks this whole intense approach is ridiculous, and I agree. Yeah. I just love that he's like, no, I don't like any of this. Get out of me. No. Take your Vim and your Vigor and get out of my backstage area.
Vim can go, Vigor can go, Yin and Yang can stay.
Yes, well, yeah, they were here all along.
The Seraph sisters, they're okay.
Yeah, well, they're just BVs. They don't. He just pops the target top on them. Yeah. In an unsurprising turn of events, Mariah is 3 hours late to her own rehearsal, and it's all the nanny's fault because of her passport, which definitely happened.
Yeah. They didn't capture it on video, but it actually happened because Stella told us that's what happened.
And we never meet the nanny, but it definitely happened.
No, yeah, definitely happened.
We get a 9-hour montage of Molly trying to get one suitcase up to Mariah's hotel room and set up Apple TV. I wish I was... None of that's exaggerated.
I love that Apple TV has to be set up because Mariah can't go to sleep without the Apple TV.
No, it'd be weird if you slept without Apple TV. Yeah. I said, if Mariah's Apple TV isn't set up, the entire world will shut down. It just will. Molly is already crying, which is not allowed. Dating, there's 2 rules: hits and shirts, and also no dating or crying.
No dating and no crying. And
you've done the dating and the crying,
and she's now crying.
Yeah, poor hot Fred.
It's lucky she's a potato.
Yeah. Absolutely, so right.
I love that she seems to have no personality or emotions, but she can cry when she can't sit up a TV.
Yeah, that's why she got hired. Oh, God. But thankfully,
she
a nice
seems
lady...
incompetent. That'll be great for the show.
Yeah.
I need someone to make me look like I vaguely know what
literally, yeah, exactly where I was going. Thankfully, a nice lady named Maria is nice to her. She's like, there, potato. I also see a lot of humidifiers, which is nice.
So many humidifiers.
So many humidifiers.
No wonder the Apple TV doesn't work. It's full of water.
Yeah, exactly.
It's waterlogged.
She's just plugged the wrong thing in. Now, Mariah stresses a bit about vocal rest, and then the show comes to an abrupt end when a preview for a show called Imposters comes on, and the end of Mariah's World, along with the audio and preview of next week's episode, is smooshed to the side of the screen, and honestly, it's my favourite part of this series so far.
Oh, see, I bought it on the Google Play, so I've got the whole... Do you know what's really weird? Is... So the show is in glorious high definition.
HD.
All of the clips of anything like Mariah's music videos and other appearances on things are in the blurriest giant pictures you've ever seen.
Yes.
It's like, why didn't you get the rights to the real one of that? It's also got Mariah.
Yeah, and it's
very strange.
It's the only quality thing here is Mariah's work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, look, I thought about finding what really happened at the end, but I thought it was funnier to not know.
No.
And then be surprised next week.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, I didn't know this was happening, and you.
No, there's like all you missed was a big fat trailer of some more drama that's coming.
Yeah.
And
perfect.
one of her backup singers has a child, and that's not been thought about. Yeah.
Yeah, no, fair enough. One of the Seraph sisters at it again. So that brings us to the end of episode 1 of Mariah's World. How are we feeling
how many
about the foray?
Are there?
943,000. Yeah.
This is going to be a lot. That's more Stella than I think I've ever wanted in my life.
Yeah.
She is not the breakout star she thinks she is.
No.
She is not. She's not even a half a Vanderpump. Like,
God.
like one of the Vanderpump family. She's not even like a half a member of the family.
No.
Like it's
it's a whole thing.
Yeah. But that's
alarming.
The worst thing is like all I can smell is her desperation to become a reality TV star. Like Yeah, they're going to love me. You're going to love me. And it's
Oh my God. By the end of it, she'll be doing the show.
She'll be doing the show. Like,
yeah.
I think this was another mistake that was made, and I think this is probably a pushing back a lot, because I think Stella wanted it to be about her. She should have hired a couple of more incompetent people and had them around, and just have Mariah in maybe 4 minutes of an episode, like more Bianca commentating on everything.
Yeah,
like
sure.
Bianca, they should have come back at the end of the series and had Bianca do like a voiceover.
Yes, a podcast
everything.
on it, really. Yeah.
No, just like the voiceover for the show. You know how like sometimes they have someone saying, and then, darling, you wouldn't believe what happened next. Well, you would, because this woman's incompetent.
Yeah. I'm surprised that didn't happen.
That would have made it for me, because Bianca was amazing. Like she was.
Yeah, obviously.
An incredible addition to the cast. But yeah, I would have rather seen less Mariah, because every bit of Mariah is amazing. Like she's
obviously
hilarious and fun and entertaining, but she she's such an icon. You kind of go, well, I think it's better if there's less of you and there's more of all the other people.
It's kind of ruining the illusion, darling.
It hasn't ruined my illusion. It's just like, it just feels like, who are you surrounded by? Who are these idiots and freaks that you've got managed to become attached to? Like,
I really just can't believe she allowed it to happen at all.
Yeah, it is like a concern.
Yeah, you would think that she'd be like, I get final cut, and if I don't like it, see you later. Don't know who. I mean, maybe it was. Well, that's the thing. I don't even know if Stella was really setting it up. I don't understand.
I don't know. Stella was also in charge of that animated film that we watched, and was also an executive producer on A Christmas Melody.
Oh, so she has done some really good work too, then. I mean, someone had to put a Vaseline on that camera.
Mariah directed that. We know she was the lighting director for about 4 scenes. But yeah.
I'm just thinking about the dead dad and the free house and the syrupy tub roast.
Syrupy tub roast. That was all Mariah. That's all Mariah.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like Stella, does it?
Stella had nothing to do with that, really.
No, that's fair enough.
But yeah, I went into a deep dive. I'm like, who is this deranged whore? I hate her.
Because you had not seen this at all. I had
never seen it. I'd never seen it before. I did not know that it was this chaotic.
Yeah.
Chaos is a polite way of saying what it is. But yeah, there's just so many mistakes made. I'm like, how did she produce all these other reality shows when she's been terrible at this one?
At the end of the podcast, baby. Almost there, almost home. You could probably say, but you won't because of copyright.
All right, we're almost home. That was a lot.
It was.
But we did get a new Mariah song, which I forgot
That's
if we were meant to score it or not, but I'm giving it infinity.
I'll go a 4.5, which is infinity for me. So,
And for Mariah's World, we won't be scoring it.
No, because that's math, and we don't know that.
We don't do math. But yes, and we're giving a 4.5 and an infinity if you're keeping score at home. All right. Are you making anything happen? What's going on in the world of Possible Prince X?
I mean, there's always something. Yeah, there's always something bubbling. I've got some vinyl out, which includes a little Vision of Love moment.
Oh, that's right.
So, that's for sale right now if anyone wants to go check it out. And then in our little hiatus, I got very lonely in the pod world and just decided to do a Gogglebox style Xena podcast.
You've been podcasting Xena.
I know. Well, I just was sitting down to rewatch it
alone
because someone upscaled it, and I was like, I'll sit down and watch it, and then I realized I'm hilarious and making these comments anyway. I'll just press record.
Good.
So I don't actually have. It's not like this one where I have to do stuff. It's my version of your Doctor Who one where it's like I just talk for this amount of time. See you later, and I'm like, ooh, yeah. So that's out there if anyone's curious.
What's it called?
It's called Xena Warrior Commentary.
Oh, cute.
So it's just like our Mariah commentaries. You just press play while watching the episode and listen to me being a dickhead.
That is
and then
amazing.
I pop them on a little TikTok and a little of the Insta. So if you don't feel like watching the whole thing, you can just watch me be hilarious.
Yeah.
And awful. What about you?
Just reacting to Zena.
Just more of this.
Her sapphic delights.
Yes.
I am at work at the moment on a children's television program.
Stop.
Which I'll be able to talk about later.
Yes.
But yeah, family TV. I keep writing swear words and going, oh no, delete.
It's like, oh, what did I hear this week? Cum gutters. No, can't write that. No.
Can't write cum gutters. But
What's a child proof version of, like, what can I say for cum gutters? I don't like family friendly. Anyone? God.
So yeah, it's, my Doctor Who podcast is purportedly family friendly. So look, I can manage it. I did breakfast radio for 10 years, then allowed to swear on there. So I can manage it. May have dropped the C-bomb twice, but I can manage it. Come on, in 10 years, that's pretty good.
That is good. Did they drop you on to play Phil Collins?
Yeah. No, it was Ashley Simpson. We will be back next week. We're going to a place that I'm not excited about.
Even after this week?
Even after this week. We are going to the Regularverse, but that very special corner of the Regularverse where weddings happen.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's every corner of the Regularverse.
Every corner of the Regularverse.
It's a little Vegas chapel.
There's 4 corners in a room, and she's been married 4 times, so that is every corner.
That's true. So far.
All right, we'll see you next week in the Regularverse. Bye, Emily.
Bye.